Little Tales Lab!
Welcome back, little scientists and story lovers. I'm Vesper, your lab storyteller. I hope you enjoyed our last video. Let me know in the comments what you thought. If you'd like your story to be featured next, drop your ideas below. Who knows? Maybe your mystery will be the center of our next tale. And don't forget, if you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe, and share this video with fellow explorers and story lovers. Ready for a new story? Let's go!
In a small village near the forest lived a boy of lively spirit and curious nature named Oliver. He spent every free moment in the woods behind his house. One summer afternoon, his grandmother sent him to gather mushrooms for dinner. And so, as he wandered through the forest, he had no idea what kind of day awaited him. While searching for mushrooms, sunlight broke through the treetops and illuminated something that glimmered like gold beneath the roots of a large oak tree. Kneeling down, Oliver carefully brushed away the moss with his fingers and uncovered a gleaming object. It was the Amulet of Dragon's Power, a small pendant made of dark stone, carved with a dragon whose scales were filled with tiny flecks of gold. The moment he touched it, he felt warmth surge through his entire body, and the amulet flashed brightly.
At last, you've found it,
came a chirp from above. On a branch of the old oak sat a reddish bird with eyes that sparkled like jewels.
I'm Pip. The good wizard tasked me with guarding this amulet until someone with a kind heart found it. But beware, the evil Malakar has sought it for centuries, desperate to claim its power.
Suddenly, the forest darkened. Ominous sounds rustled from the bushes.
We have no time! Do you hear the leaves rustling? Those are Malakar's minions! They're coming! Run!
Oliver clenched the amulet in his fist and hurried after Pip, who guided the way. The trees grew denser, and roots jutted from the ground like serpent tails, ready to trip the unwary. The forest became darker and more treacherous.
Faster!
Pip chirped. Behind them, red-eyed wolves pushed through the underbrush, their sharp fur scraping against branches. Oliver's heart pounded like a drum, and sweat trickled down his back. Suddenly, a swift and murky river blocked their path.
How do we cross?
Oliver cried. Pip called back.
The amulet can help, but you must believe in it. Close your eyes and imagine a bridge.
Oliver took a deep breath, felt the amulet grow warmer in his hand, and pictured a wooden bridge made of dark oak, lined with faint blue flames along its edges. A golden light burst from his hands, and where there had once been only churning water, now stretched a bridge of dark oak, illuminated by small blue flames along its edges.
Quickly, cross!
Pip shouted. The moment they reached the other side, the bridge dissolved into golden dust, and the wolves howled in frustration from the opposite bank. On the other side of the river, the forest was different, lighter, filled with the scent of flowers and the quiet murmur of a stream. At the center of a clearing stood an old man in a cloak as green as moss. His long white beard was woven with flowers, and his eyes, deep as forest lakes, gleamed with wisdom.
"Welcome, Oliver,"
said the wizard in a voice like the whisper of the wind.
"I am Eldrin, the last dragon keeper. The amulet you hold is an ancient relic the key to maintaining the balance between light and darkness.
Oliver looked at the amulet in his hand, feeling its weight, not just physical, but the responsibility it carried.
Malakar, the Dark Sorcerer, has sought it for centuries.
Eldrin continued.
If he obtains it, he will use the amulet's power to unleash an ancient evil trapped within the Stone of Wisdom.
How can I stop someone so powerful?
Oliver asked, his hands trembling. Eldrin smiled.
The amulet chooses its bearer. It responds to courage, imagination, and, most importantly, a good heart. You are capable, Oliver.
The old man showed Oliver the way and explained how to find the Mountain of Trials, at whose peak lay the Stone of Wisdom, shaped like a dragon's head. That was where he needed to take the Amulet of Dragon's power.
The journey is dangerous, but trust in the amulet and in yourself.
Oliver's path to the mountain was filled with many obstacles. Sliding stones, rocks that moved on their own, as if pushed by unseen hands down the slope. Forest spirits, shadows that whispered Oliver's deepest fears, trying to frighten him. The stone giant, a golem made of 1,000 pebbles, awakened by Malakar's magic, guarding the path. Oliver cleverly overcame them all by using the amulet in creative ways. He conjured a rope bridge to cross a chasm. He spoke with forest fairies to learn a hidden path. He turned fear into courage. Finally, Oliver reached the very peak of the mountain, where the Stone of Wisdom, a massive boulder shaped like a dragon's head, stood. But before it loomed Malakar, shrouded in black smoke, his eyes like burning coals.
So young and so foolish to think you could defeat me.
He sneered, raising hands crackling with dark energy. Oliver felt fear grip him, but then he remembered Eldrin's words.
The amulet's magic comes from your heart.
Instead of fighting, Oliver took a deep breath and said,
You don't have to be evil. You can choose a different path.
Malakar laughed, but then the amulet in Oliver's hand blazed with the warmth of sunlight. The power of his words pierced Malakar's darkness. The sorcerer's shadowy form cracked like ice, revealing an aged face with tear-filled eyes. In that moment, his magic turned against him. The Stone of Wisdom absorbed the darkness, leaving him weak, but free.
Why would you believe in me?
Because everyone deserves a second chance.
The dark clouds dispersed, light returned to Malakar's eyes, and hope and goodness was rekindled. The Stone of Wisdom shone with a radiance that bathed the entire mountain. When Oliver returned to the village, the amulet had become an ordinary pebble. His duty was fulfilled. But every night, as he gazed at the stars, he knew that somewhere far away, magic still existed, and that it might call upon him again in the fight against darkness. And Pip? He stayed by Oliver's side as a friend, always ready for another adventure.
And that's a wrap for today's story. I hope you enjoyed it, and maybe even learned something along the way. See you in the next video. There are plenty more adventures coming. If you missed any of our previous ones, check them out in the links above. Until then, be good, do something awesome, and listen to your mom and dad. Bye-bye.